After days of debate and protest, the Baltimore City Council has decided to cut $22 million from the police department budget. But not everybody's on board with this. WMAR 2 News' Eddie Kadam explains the cuts and what's next for Baltimore.
This comes after weeks of protests that culminated on Friday night with a very clear message written outside of City Hall: defund the police. And tonight, City Council discussing how to get rid of over $20 million for their budget.
Justice! What do we want it? Now!
People in cities all over the country, including Baltimore, are calling to defund police departments.
We're going to have to fund Kerwin. We have other things coming down the pike. We also know that we have to realign and reimagine the way that we spend our dollars, but we have to do that responsibly, and we have to do that with the things that we already have going on in mind.
The largest cut is almost $11 million in unallocated funds taken out of the administration portion of the police budget. Councilman Eric Costello, the chair of the Budget Subcommittee, voted against several of the proposed cuts, including the cut to the Marine unit. He says the city should first coordinate with the fire department to share those duties. He also opposed only cutting $7 million in police overtime, saying the $33 million remaining in budgeted overtime is entirely too much, and he's worried about the financial hole the city will be in from year one of Kerwin and the cost of COVID-19.
Putting us at $80 million in the hole, and I am concerned about the fiscal health of the city. We are left looking for an additional amount of overtime, which what we propose to cut is somewhere in the neighborhood of $7 million. So I vote no.
Costello is also concerned about implementing the federally mandated consent decree with some of these cuts.
There is no way that I can support a cut to either this or the Public Integrity Bureau. These are the functions that are working to ensure that our consent decree is implemented.
The council can only take money out. They can't add funds to any budgets. And Councilman Zeke Cohen asked the mayor to redistribute the money to fund trauma-responsive programs like Safe Streets and Youth Works.
So I implore Mayor Young, listen to the people that put us all in office, redistribute the money that has been cut, not as a slight to Commissioner Harrison or his department, but as an opportunity for us to reimagine public safety in our city, reinvest it into the people, and do it now.
The budget now goes to Mayor Jack Young's desk, and he did say he plans to sign it. A finalized budget is due by June 26. Outside of City Hall, Eddie Kadam, WMAR 2 News.